Hi, my name is Anthony Pratley. I'm the head football coach at Leonardtown High School in Leonardtown, Maryland. Brief background on myself. I played high school football in Frankfort, Michigan, a small town on the Lake Michigan shoreline. Football powerhouse. I was able to win 2 state championships as a high school player. We lost as a senior in the state finals, which kind of put a bad taste in my mouth and wanted me to go back for more. I was able to play college football at Concordia University in Wisconsin as a wide receiver. And those experiences helped me to become the coach that I am today. My father is a Hall of Fame coach in Michigan. My brother is a head football coach at Oklahoma Heights High School in Michigan as well. So coaching is kind of in my blood. And it's all those experiences and backgrounds that drew me to this particular offense that I'm talking about today, the pistol spread option, and in particular the play, the Veer. As a split back Veer coach in high school and a player in high school with the split back Veer, I was able to learn the #1 fundamental play, and that is the Veer option. And what I've done is been able to incorporate the pistol and the spread into a formula for success, I guess is the best way to put it. When I took over the program at Leonardtown High School, we have a storied history of unsuccessful seasons. We were able to win 3 games in the first year at Leonardtown, which is the best season they've had in nearly 12 years. And a big part of that was because of the pistol spread option. It allowed us to even the playing field with teams that are bigger, faster, and stronger than our kids are. And I really believe that this is a system that will help you succeed in your program. I'd like to introduce the bread and butter play of the pistol spread option, and that play is the Veer. It is a true triple option play, and I want to break it down for you in a couple of different segments. So let's take a look at the screen and we'll get a look at what the Veer is all about. First thing I want to talk to you about is the blocking scheme in the Veer. We use a modified zone system, and it really has been a successful part of what we do. And the Veer scheme is kind of hard for people to catch on to, so we tried to make it as simple as we could for our players and make it in terms that they can understand. Our blocking scheme is very simple. We have 2 rules. Rule number 1 is the kids need to recognize if they are covered or uncovered. All right, covered we mean anyone that is on our body, and I will get into that in just a moment. But if we have a covered player, we teach our kids that you are going to block the play side number of that particular defensive player. So if I have a player on my body, I'm going to try to block his play side number. An example would be if I'm blocking number 64 and the play is to the right, I want to attack the number 4, and I've got a diagram up here that will help you with that in just a minute. The second part of the rule is the uncovered lineman. That means that I do not have a shade anywhere on my body. I am going to protect my inside gap, and I'm going to work my way up to the 2nd level or even the 3rd level in some cases where there's no linebackers showing. We're going to work our way up to the safety. So I'd like to go into those very quickly. As I mentioned, it is a modified zone scheme. We don't truly do zone blocking, but we use a lot of the same principles in the zone block. But the #1 key is what makes our offense effective is the simplicity. So let's talk about what it means to be a covered lineman. Okay? If a lineman is covered, we mean that he has a threat on any part of his body, a head up or on either side of his shoulders. If the lineman is covered, we will block the play side number of that player. The example being that if we're running to the right and he's covered by the jersey number 64, we will work our way to block the number 4 on his jersey. Now we call ours techniques with even numbers being head up, and then we use the shades